Hey guys, it's Nicole. This is Mindset Monday. Thank you so much for joining me live here today. Today I want to talk to you about awareness. So this is a very interesting topic to me. I love sharing some info on this because it actually changed my life quite a bit. So the first thing you want to ask yourself is, are you aware? Do you feel that you are a very aware person? Do you think that you have body awareness, or are you aware of the thoughts that you think? Are you aware of your surroundings when you walk into a room? Are you aware of how other people feel when they're around you? So just in general, do you think you're an aware person? If you think that, post in the comments below, say yes, so that I know you're watching, know you're listening. And hi Amy, thanks for joining me. So the reason why I wanted to post this today is because, like I said, it changed my life a lot when I started to become more aware of things. And it started actually with my physical body. And what I had come to realize was when I gained more body awareness is when things in my life started to improve, because we tend to hold emotional baggage, emotional issues, or an emotional reaction in our physical body. And so once I became aware, or more aware of my body, is when I started to clear up other issues in my life. So the two tips that I will give you for trying to become more aware, if you think that maybe you're not an aware person, is first to focus on two things. One, your body. So find right now, even just if you're sitting or standing, whatever you're doing, where do you feel uncomfortable? If there's an area of the body that feels uncomfortable, become aware of that. Maybe your shoulders are tight, maybe you clench your jaw, maybe you're holding your belly weird or your posture weird. So wherever that is, start to become aware of that. Then see if you can maybe find some relief. So if you're not comfortable in your own body or your clothes, that's going to be a big issue. So we want to be able to alleviate that first. The other piece is to become aware of your breathing. So if you hold the breath, or maybe you breathe very shallow, this is something that you could start to work on, start to improve, and start to figure out some really basic breath technique. Don't overcomplicate it, don't try too hard. The awareness alone that maybe you're doing shallow breathing or holding the breath, or when you speak. Sometimes when I get excited when I talk, I'll actually take a lot of inhales as I'm talking and not take a lot of exhales. And I actually talk to people about this even when they're exercising, like if they're running or if they're lifting weights or doing a martial arts class here at the gym, whatever it is. If you don't breathe properly, if you don't exhale out all that junk, you're gonna feel it physically manifest whether you know it or not, and it's actually going to bleed into other areas of your life. Because if you don't feel physically comfortable, or that your breath is free and smooth, your breath is your life force. So without proper breath, you don't have proper life. So I found that very interesting when I started to become more aware of that. So those are the two top tips that I'm going to give you today, is just start to get in the habit of noticing how you feel. If you're sitting at your desk at work, maybe you're exercising with a group of people, maybe you're holding your kid, maybe you're grocery shopping, standing in line, whatever it is, where do you feel uncomfortable? Whether that's in the body or the breath, where can you find immediate relief by letting go? Maybe it's as simple as changing your clothes or changing position of how you're sitting, standing, walking, whatever it is. See if you can find some relief in that area, and then see if you can make it a habit where you're always scanning the body, scanning the breath, seeing how you feel. You will start to notice other things, like if a certain person comes in the room, maybe you already know who that person is and they just get to you, you know, that you tense up, or you hold your breath more, you know, maybe you're biting your lip, like you don't want to say certain things in front of them. So pay attention to all of those things, and the more aware you become, the more easy it is to find, you know, resolve or relief around it. And then you'll notice other areas of your life start to improve. So I hope this was interesting for you today. If you have any questions, or if you have anything to say about this topic, definitely post below. And the one last thing I'll speak on is that if you're too aware, to to maybe learn how to shut that down a little bit or let things go a little bit more easily, because I went way far one way. When I figured out that I needed more awareness, I became more aware, but then I went way over to that side, and it was like a hyper awareness, which I needed to learn how to regulate, because it was almost like stressful. I was too aware of things, and I was worrying about everything. Every little thing I felt in my body I was concerned about. And so you don't want to go that far one way, but you definitely want to start to build awareness of yourself and your surroundings and everything that life throws at you, so that you can improve your life overall. Thanks guys for watching. This is your Mindset Monday. I'll see you next week live.